of different strategies and ways to do this. But after all the hundreds of thousands of dollars I've spent in advertising and testing, I found that offering 2 shipping options is the best way to do it. You have a free shipping option and you have a paid shipping option that is your premium insured shipping option. They're really kind of similar, but the insured option guarantees that if something happens to the package, that you're going to get the customer a new item free of charge. The free shipping doesn't do that. And surprisingly, a lot of people go for that upsell for the shipping. It's little things like this that help you get that edge on your competition. So let's set that up real quick. A quick note is that Shopify changes the layout of this every couple of months. So if you're watching this and the layout is slightly different, don't be frightened. The setup is going to be exactly the same. So just try to follow along as best as you can and we'll be fine. Once you get into the shipping settings, you're going to see 2 different zones. You're going to see the domestic zone, which covers the country that you live in, and the international zone, which basically covers every other country that's easy to ship to. Now, from the jump, you're not going to be able to ship to those international countries. So what I need you to do is click on this button right here to go to markets. If this button's not right here, you can just click on markets right there. You want to go to this international button. You want to click on it and you want to make sure that you activate this. Okay. So when we hit save, now we're able to sell products in different countries outside of our domestic country. And something really cool happens when we turn this on. What happens is that when we turn this on, customers that visit our website from the United Kingdom is going to show up on pounds. So they're not going to see our website in dollars or whatever your currency is. It's going to show up in their native currency. And this is really good for us. And it's going to help a lot with our conversions. As you can see, we have local currencies turned on. So show prices to customers in their local currency. That's going to be super nice for us. And that's something that really makes our conversion rate go like this. So once you have that turned on, we'll go back to the shipping settings and we'll start setting up our shipping rates. Again, we're going to set up 2 different shipping rates for each situation. So we're going to have a free option. We're going to have a paid option. So basically what we want to do is just delete all these. We're just going to get rid of all of them because we're not going to be using these. After we delete everything, we're going to add a rate of our own. So we're going to go in here into the transit time. We're going to go ahead and put custom flat rate. We're going to put rate name and we're going to put free standard shipping. And we're going to go ahead and click add there. And we're going to charge $0 for that. It's going to be free shipping option. We're going to click done. And then we're going to add another option. We're going to do same thing, custom flat rate. We're going to put premium insured shipping. And we're going to put that and we're going to charge that at $4.99. Okay. So now we have our 2 shipping options for the US, but we're going to do the same thing for our other countries as well. So we're going to delete everything. We're going to go and click add rates. We're going to do the same exact thing, custom flat rate, free standard shipping, $0. And then we're going to do premium insured shipping. And that's going to be $4.99. Now, there is another shipping strategy that I like, and I'll share it with you guys here, and we could talk more about it in the offers section. But you can also do a shipping option that says, if you spend over $50 on my website, you get free shipping. And this actually performs really good if we have a product that might cost $35 because it incentivizes people to say, oh, well, if I buy another product, I'm going to get free shipping. And even though the customer is spending $35 more, they actually like it. They like the idea that they're getting free shipping. I don't know why our brains work that way, but we'll spend double the money just so we can get free shipping. So I'll show you how to set that up too in case that's something you're interested in. You click on add rate, you click on add, or you go to custom, you click on add conditional pricing, and then you put based on order price. So if you put your minimum price at $50, then they get free shipping. Meaning that if the price is below $50, then they see the other options. You can basically say free shipping. Or you can put an exclamation point like they want it. You could put even like 50 plus. So these are things that you can play around with. This is something that I've with a lot, and we'll talk about it more in the offer section. But now with this is everything that we need to have so we can start collecting orders on our website. The next couple of things, I should have saved this so I don't have to restart. That would be nice. All right, cool. So now all the settings are saved. We're pretty much ready to start collecting orders on our website. There's just 1 or 2 more things for you guys to set up. So in the taxes section, I'm not going to give you guys taxes. It's not my job. Every single country is completely different when it comes to taxes. So I want you to make sure to do your own research on your country for your tax laws specifically. So I'm going to go ahead skip that for now. We're going to go to the locations. This is nothing we need to play with. The next thing we need to do is buy our domain. We don't want to be selling on this 4ddf3.myshopify.com. No, we want to buy our domain. You could buy it elsewhere, but I recommend you buy it on Shopify because it makes the whole connection process way. So we're going to click buy new domain and we're going to put Youth Labs. And I think was available. Remember, like I told you guys, .co is good. It's okay to use .co. The one thing I want you to make sure though, and this is super important for the long run of your business, you want to go ahead and throw your name into Google. I should have did this earlier in the program, but we want to make sure there's not some massive company already running with our name that's going to give us problems online. And I mean, if we look at these guys, they're like doing, they're selling like retinol and facial creams, but they're not going to bother us. They're doing something different. They're not going to bother us, but if I started a store called us or something similar to that, it's going to become an issue. So make sure you throw your name into Google before you completely and make sure that there's not a massive competitor. But we do have youthlabs.co. I don't believe youthlabs.com, which is fine. You could also do a dash in there. I hate how the dash is, but you can use them. So we're just going to go youthlabs.co and we're going to go buy that domain. I just finished purchasing our domain and now that's connected to our store live as we speak. In just a couple minutes, we'll be able to go to youthlabs.co and our website will be live. It ain't going to be much on the website. It's not ready to yet, but it is going to be live. And the very last thing that I want to show you guys in the settings tab is the policies section. So this is something you have to do. And what you can do on Shopify, which I love so much, press one button and they're going to generate a template for you for policy. But just make sure you don't leave it the default way, because as you get stuff like insert return address, I'm just going to show you how I would customize this, because this is one of the most common questions people ask me, like, how are you going to do returns in dropshipping? Well, in the very early days of testing, when you don't have any to a supplier or any type of fulfillment yourself and you're just dropshipping, it's super difficult to do returns. The best thing that you can usually do is give some a 50% refund and let them keep the product, or just refund them and let them keep the product, because what are they going to do? They're going to send it to your house. They're going to send it back to China. It's like, no, they're not going to want to do that. So in the beginning stages, let's just keep the page very simple and vague and say, to start a return, you can contact us at your email, and let them talk to you and figure out something that works best for them specifically. Later on in the course, when you start getting orders, I'm going to break down customer service for you and the best, but just make sure that this is accurate, right? Like, we don't want to put on here, we accept everything and we do returns on every product, and then somebody reaches out and they can't do that. So we have a 30-day return policy, which means you have 30 days after receiving your item to request a return. That's good. We can leave. To be eligible for a return, your item must be in the same condition. That's not necessary. We could just take that out for now. To start a return, you can contact us at youthlabs.gmail.com. If your return is accepted, we could just keep it super short, honestly. The shorter the better, because then people can't say you said this on this page. Okay, so I just removed a couple things and now we have a sort of simple return policy. The privacy policy, you don't have to really mess with that at all, but just you go in and make sure there's no automatic things plugged in there, like the date. So obviously the date 10/22, 23, and we keep scrolling. We just make sure there's no fill in the blank type of things, and I don't think there is in this. You don't have to touch this at all. This is right here though. It says contact us if you have a toll-free number. That just makes you look super scammy, and so just take that out right there, and boom, email us, or don't put this in there. Next is the privacy policy. Just click the replace with template and scroll through here and just fill in any information that is generic, like at the top for the date, at the bottom it's going to ask you for your email, it's going to put a number in there. Just make sure there's no fill in the blanks in there. The last things are the terms of service, same story, create from template, and you don't have to put much else in there. For the contact information, we're going to fill that out somewhere else. But once we click save on that, I know this was a long video, this might have not been the most fun process, but you never have to do this again. Guess what now? You have a domain, you have a website that customers can purchase from, proper shipping options, you're ready to collect payments, and now we can start building our store. So these are the foundations that you need.